This week, we're going to continue to develop the overall style and aesthetics of our interface design, but we're going to look at it from a slightly different perspective. We're going to start to think more about the elements of our interface being active and less about them just being static. We're going to introduce the idea of function to our form, so we're going to have to start to think about what do these elements do as well as what they look like. But we're not going to totally give up on what the interface looks like. We're not going to abandon design as a tool. It's less about what the interface looks like versus how the interface works, and much more about how the look of the interface is connected to its function or how it works. At the start of this class, we pulled apart UI and UX. We separated them in order to understand better how they work, but to be honest, they're truly inseparable because the form is always connected to the function in some way. Our UI is always connected to our UX. They have a relationship, and even when we want to focus on the form, we can't because it's connected to the experience. And likewise, we can't focus solely on the experience because it's connected to the form. Experience, function, and form have a triangular relationship where they're all connected to each other. We can focus on any one of these aspects of user interface design, and we can concentrate on that one aspect, but the other two are always going to be there in the background. They're always going to have some kind of input on our design decisions. We spent the last week focusing on form, and the next week we're going to focus more on experience. But for this week, we're going to let function take the driving seat. We're going to look at logic, intuition, and learned behavior, as well as organization and hierarchy within our interface.